What's really going on? It's your boy CJ Goodfella back with the Boxing Clinic and more. Speaking on non-boxing video once again, the and more part, and touching on Charles Barkley. And Charles Barkley is up in arms that the NBA is accommodating NBA players for their resting. And what I mean by that, I've been speaking on the NBA starting October 17th. In the middle of October, it usually starts the end of October, beginning of November. It's starting early to take away some of the back-to-back games in the NBA. And that's to stop players from resting so much and, robbing the fans of a good product. And, in the arena and on TV. And Barkley he says he's super pissed off at the NBA for accommodating these players. He said they're a bunch of crybabies. They get paid $20, $30, $40 million and they can't play back-to-back games. And he's definitely 100% right. And, most people look at LeBron being a starter of the restarter of a super team, the restarting and resting. But you got to go back and look at the San Antonio Spurs and Greg Popovich. They was the first team resting stars on the road and doing that. Resting Tim Duncan, resting Ginobili, resting Parker. Yeah, a lot of those, Tim Duncan was ancient. He needed to rest, and so did Ginobili and Parker at a point in time. But now, teams like LeBron, like Cleveland is running with it, And one of the sticking points was when they went to Memphis, which when you go to the East or East to West, you go West to East and play one of those teams, you only can play them one time a year. So, people in Memphis only get to see LeBron one time a year. So when LeBron didn't show up in Memphis, and sat down and didn't play, and people bought a ticket to see LeBron, and they hiked the prices up when teams like Cleveland and Golden State come, and they sit LeBron, and you paid your money, and you paid a high ticket price to see LeBron, and he doesn't play, yeah, you pissed off, and it's turning off a lot of fans to the NBA. And that's what they're trying to stop to prevent. Adam Silver, the commissioner, put up a plan to start finding guys for, resting guys on the, resting guys. But they can just easily say that he had a legit injury, and how can you really tell him that he didn't have an injury? So there's no real way around it. But, most of these players think it's innovative to be resting. But at the end of the day, you're going to hurt your product. And while the NBA is balling on this TV money right now, the product is diminishing. This is one of the most anticipated NBA seasons right now. But in the past, the NBA used to be the second most popular sport in America. It's like third or fourth right now. I think it's behind baseball, to be honest. So, the players don't know what they're doing. They think they saving their bodies, they getting this money, and they'll be okay. But you got to think about the generation after y'all. That TV money not going to be there next time around. And you can tell that how the TV money is going to diminish. Because if you look at it, like when I was coming up and I was a kid, NBA was on every Saturday and every Sunday down there. NBA on Sunday, NBC Sunday, NBC Saturday. It was on. You can't even get a consistent NBA on Sunday game. You used to have back-to-backs, triple headers. Now you might get one game on Sunday and the rest on NBA TV and here and there. And you can see what road that the NBA is really going down, the road of no return. It's going to go down hockey, the way hockey go down. But hockey went down because of a lockout. But the NBA is going to go down that road. And it's going to be a point of no return for a whole totally different reason. But Barkley, he just trashes him. He said, I'm mad that the NBA basically broke or bended a lot to accommodate these players. And he's right. These guys have 4-star hotels, private jets to get to the game. They don't have to worry about going through airport security, delayed planes. They planes leave when they're supposed to leave. They're very well accommodated for it, They stay in the best of the hotels. They got the best medical team, the best physicians now, And they still crying and complaining. Technology has gone up and beyond. Paul George is able to snap his leg in half and come back. Guys are able to tear their Achilles and their ACLs and come back better and stronger than ever. Everything is evolved and everything is in their favor to continue to play harder and continue to last longer. But these guys don't want to do it. They're lazy. It's the AAU, family environment in the NBA. And it's spearheaded by LeBron. When LeBron started resting people, then everybody else started resting people. Even though Popovich and San Antonio started it. And at the end of the day, it's sad, though. It's very sad, man. And Barkley goes on to say, when I was playing, I was flying commercial and playing back-to-back games. He said that's what I was doing. He said I wasn't making $20, $30, $40 million a year. I was flying commercial, still playing back-to-back the game. He said these big babies can't play 2 back-to-back games together in a row. 2 basketball games when you're not doing nothing during the day but shoot around in a small light practice. If that. And he's definitely right, and everybody, and Max Kellerman called him a player hater today. Well, he need to sit his white ass down because he don't know what the fuck he talking about. He probably ain't never hooped back-to-back days in his fucking life. You know? And Barkley has done it. He's been in a position. He sees where the NBA is going. He sees these guys are soft. He sees these guys are friends. He sees these guys want to team up. He sees the competition level going down. He sees the talent level going down. He knows where the NBA is going. Everybody knows where the NBA is going if you want to be honest and truthful about it. He said, when I first came in the league, I played with guys at the tail end of their career that took a train and played 3 games in a row. It wasn't making half the money that these guys are making. But they want to rest and save themselves for the finals. And then when you get to the finals and then motherfuckers are still tired. Excuse my French. Oh, I'm still tired of the grind of the NBA season. I'm still tired. And these guys are such punani's, man. You know, Jordan wasn't even doing this, man. Jordan was playing in a way more physical league with Charles Barkley, where guys will literally elbow you, put you on your ass, beat your ass, you leave with scars and bruises, and you got to lace them up and strap your nuts on and play the next night. That's where they came from, a physical game. They don't even let you touch them no more. There's no more 7-footers that can walk and chew bubblegum, that can play defense, that can play offense, that's well-rounded. That's really the vocal point of an offense. In defense, you don't get that no more. So you shouldn't be getting beat up going to the rim because you're going against guys, undersized centers, or you're going against centers that can't walk and chew bubblegum, or guys that don't care about playing defense, or guys that don't care about controlling the paint. It's a watered-down AAU unification league, like Michael Rappaport would say. And that's the God honest truth about it. Now these guys want to rest when ain't nothing to rest for. It's a rest when you got to play in the Eastern Conference. You playing the motherfucking Chicago Shitty Bulls. You playing the Indiana Pacers without Paul George. You know, you playing the New York Knicks, the Brooklyn Nets. You're not playing nobody. That's a rest right there. You should have that game over at halftime. LeBron ain't playing shit hard in the East. You know, and it's a travesty. Now these guys want to rest. And it used to be a badge of honor to be the Iron Man and play all 82 games. You never heard Iverson cry about, I needed some rest. A guy that's 6 foot, 180 pounds, playing every game. And Charles Barkley is absolutely right. You know, the NBA is just, they don't make NBA players like they used to, man. Talent-wise, toughness-wise, mental fortitude is not there. And do I blame LeBron James for this? Absolutely. You can call me a hater what you want. But that's what happened when you're the leader in the face of a league. We gone.